Good morning, everyone. This is Roberta from Roberta's Artistic Adventures. I am doing an unboxing of my Stampin' Up order that I received last week. I did do an unboxing video at that time. However, there was something on my camera, on the lens here, and I simply thought it was a glare from the lights, but it was actually something on the camera lens. So I decided to redo it. And I have to go fast because my camera battery, even though it's been fully recharged, will only last for maybe 30 minutes. So I gotta do it quick. And I've already gotten into some of the paper packs and the blender pens, or not blender pens, but the blends, and a couple ink pads. So some of these may already be open. Well, some of them are already open. I did get Petal Passion paper pack. And I love these papers. They can be colored. It's all black and white. There's a print on the front and a print on the back. This is the second print and the one on the back. And then this is the third. And this one is my favorite print. And if I realized I would only get 2 sheets, I would have ordered more of these because this is my favorite piece in the whole set. You get polka dots on the back, or leaves. Then you get this pattern. Not too keen on that, but it may look better once I color it in. The leaves on the back. And then the last one are the flowers with stripes on the back. And like I said, I've already been in this pack with my granddaughter coloring, so I have some of the pieces cut and colored, and I can show you examples of some of them. I'm trying to find the one that my granddaughter colored. I know I did that one. This is one that Cheyenne did. She just did rows of colors, and then it shows on the back as well as the blends being alcohol inks bleed through. That was one of Cheyenne's. And this is her other one, and I love this one. I love how bright and bold that is. And she did a border on this one. And on this one she did not use my Stampin' blends. She used the Firefly brand of markers, and I have one of the large set of 24 colors. I got this for $20 or $30 at Tuesday Morning. I have a pack of blues and greens, a pack of pinks and purple, and a pack of the browns and black and gray. Alright, so that was Cheyenne's second one. And then these are the ones that I colored. This is the ones with the leaves on one side, which I colored, and then it shows through just green splotches. So you could actually use either side. Of course I'm going to use this side. I colored this one, coloring the leaves green, and then coloring the flowers. And I didn't try to stay in the lines. I intentionally went out because on the back side it looks pretty awesome. I do love that. And it's not showing as bright on my camera as it is in real life. It's kind of faded out from the bright lights. I'm sorry. This is one that I colored with gray in the background. And I am using Stampin' blends. I'm using the alcohol markers when I'm coloring mine. And the Firefly brand that my granddaughter Cheyenne used are also alcohol markers. But isn't this gorgeous on the back side? You see all those colors bleeding through. It looks pretty awesome. And I think it would look even better if, like on this one, if I went over the black parts to make them darker, because then it would pop. But I think it looks pretty awesome as is as well. This is another one I colored, and I'm not really good at coloring or mixing colors. I just pull out what I like. And I don't use just one color of green. I'm using the Mossy Meadow, the Granny Apple Green, and Old Olive Greens. And then I'm using all these other colors. And then on the back that looks pretty interesting as well. This one I intentionally did the polka dot side. And that's what it looks like on the other side. Because the polka dots are so small, it's really hard to see any of the colors bleeding through. It's very, very faint. Very interesting though. I love this one with just a few colors. Mint macaron, I think, in the background. And light Night of Navy, I think. This one I left white in the background and colored. I love that one on the back side. Forgot to show this one. This would probably look a little more interesting if there was more than just the two yellow spots, because the rest of it is plain. But those are the only flowers that offered, although I could do a little bit up here, which I forgot to color those little bits. It's interesting how you'll think you've colored something and then you go back and look at it and then you can see where you've missed it or messed up. I love the back side of this one. I'm sorry that it's not always in frame. It's because I am off to the right side of the camera over here, sitting in a chair. I don't have an overhead set up. Now on this one I colored, excuse me, I colored the background in 3 colors. I did a purple, a mint green, and then a light pink. So there's 3 different colors on the background. I just thought I'd see what that looks like. Interesting on the back side. I like the back side a lot. So this is a Petal Passion paper. Oh, I forgot to show you this one. I just colored the stems in green and the flowers in rich raspberry, I think. And this is what it looks on the back side. And I also love how it looks on the back. You don't see a whole lot on the front other than the green stems, but on the back it pops. Love it. This is the foil paper. Trying to see what this one is called. Acetate Designer Fabulous Foil. And there are 6 designs, 2 each. And I have not gotten into this one at all. It's the first time opening it. So there are 2 with these like fish scales or scallops. And it's pretty heavyweight. It's not real thin. It's thick like acetate is. And the dots, 2. Actually, you only get 6 sheets. And then, I'm not sure what they call this shape, but there's 2 of this one. I thought there were 12 in this set. I didn't know there would only be 6. You have to read all the information when you buy stuff. Put that away later. I got 3 punches, a 2.5-inch circle, and I was hoping it would fit inside my starburst, but it's much larger, as you can see. On this one, they did not give a dimension. I don't know why they don't give a dimension. They should, so I'm going to contact them and ask them to put that information in there. On the back, it only gives you the dimension of the actual punch, not the size of the starburst. And then I got the Everyday Label punch, which I've already used this one. I got 3 sets of blender pens. 2 are the new colors. The Pink Pirouette, light and dark, are out. They're discontinued, so I bought those. I got light and dark of the Balmy Blue. I got light and dark of the new Mossy Meadow. I got 3 packs of these sequins with adhesive, and there's 250 in each pack, so there's 50 of 5 colors. There's 2 sheets of these epoxy shapes, and they're circles or teardrop shape, and large circle, small circle, and then the teardrops. These are the clear, and I don't know how well you can see them. And then the second sheet are the glitter, and the glitter is really faint, and I wouldn't really say glitter, I would just say like iridescent, because the glitter is super fine in this pack. So there's 2 in that pack, and this is a clearance item as well. Almost everything in here is a clearance item. I also got this set, and there's 200 of the brights, and I think there's 10 colors. There's 20 of each. There's 5 of 4 different shapes. So there's 20 on each sheet, and there's 10 sheets, so 10 different colors. I got 1 pack of blender pens. Blender pens are pretty awesome because they're empty markers, and you can use them with Sharpies, you can use them alcohol markers, you can use them with your Stampin' Up markers, any other marker. You can use them out of a stamp pad, which on a Stampin' Up stamp pad, you can squish it here, and the ink from the bottom transfers to the top, and you open the top and you could just scribble in that ink and then color your image. You could also use it from your re-inkers, and it doesn't have to be Stampin' Up brand, it could be any brand. And I actually have used Sharpies, which are alcohol markers, and I have scribbled them onto my acrylic block and then spritz them with a little alcohol to make them more liquid, and then I'm able to pick it up and use it longer because it'll dry real fast, and I spritz a little more alcohol. I also bought 2 inkers each of Emerald Envy, Marina Mist, Pink Pirouette, Wisteria Wonder, Tempting Turquoise, and I think that's all. Was there one more? Oh, one more. Soft Sky. And then I got 1 Whisper White Classic refill of the Craft ink. And then I got stamp pads, Elegant Eggplant, Soft Sky. Now I do have an Elegant Eggplant. I don't have any refills. I have another stamp pad, and it's kind of dry, so I got that one to replace. I do not have any Soft Sky, so I got this with 2 re-inkers, Wisteria Wonder with 2 re-inkers, Emerald Envy with 2, Marina Mist with 2. I got re-inkers last month of Sweet Sugar Plum, so I have some of those for that pad. Tempting Turquoise I got 2, and Pink Pirouette I got 2. And these are all discontinued colors for now. I've been told on occasion some of these colors come back. Then the last thing I got, totally awesome, these are Saleabration. Right up here you can see where they call these Saleabration stamp sets, and these you can't buy, you can only earn when you purchase a certain amount. Like to get this stamp set for free, I had to spend $50. So of the money that I spent, I chose this one for 50 of the dollars that I spent in my order, and the reason I got it was solely for this one stamp of a rooster. I have a bunch of chickens that I'm raising. There's about 35 to 40 hens, and I've got about 4 or 5 roos. I know 3 of them are roos, and there could be a couple more because they're all not full grown yet. So I love that stamp. It relates to me because I'm raising chickens and I get to eat fresh eggs every day, and it's just amazing. And chickens are fun. And then I also got this stamp set, which is a Saleabration, and this one is called Lovely Lattice, and it's just got a really pretty stamped image to color. It has a lone flower here, and then it has this really pretty image here that can be colored. And these are the new cling stamps. So they're red rubber stamps, but they're cling. They no longer come with the blocks. And I did forget to say the name of this stamp set. It's called Home to Roost. And they call it Roost because it's got a rooster. No hen or chicken on that one. This one I got is called Tea Together. It is not a Saleabration. This is a regular stamp set that's in the catalog that you could order. I got it because I love teapots and teacups and saucers, and it has some really nice sentiments on here, and I love this one. It's going to be fun. And I could mask the teapot or the teacup and use these flowers, which are roses, and I'm not sure what this one is, if it's a rose that's opened up or a different flower, but I can ink these and stamp them over the image once these have been masked off, and it will just put the stamped image of the flowers only on the teapot parts where I want it, and then not on the background, and same for the teacup. So that would be beautiful, and then I could color them in. The other stamp set I got, also not a Saleabration. This is one that can be bought. It's called Humming Along. And I got this one because it has one of my favorite flowers, which is a hibiscus. And then it also has a beautiful hummingbird. I love this sentiment, wishing you an amazing birthday. I could actually cut this stamp and cut birthday off, and I could actually just have it say wishing you an amazing day, or I could put any other sentiment under there once I cut this word off. I could put an amazing Christmas, an amazing New Year, an amazing first day at work, whatever. It has a beautiful sentiment, thank you, and it has hope you feel better really soon. And I love these images because it'd be really easy to color. These also are the cling, no wood, red rubber. The dies I got were the Tea Time Framelits, and these cannot be purchased. This is part of the Saleabration. To get this, I think it's $50. I think you have to spend $50 to get this set, and you get 3 dies for the leaf. And if you look at this leaf on this stamp set, you can see that it looks like a pair of lips, more if it's this way. I'm trying to find it on my camera. There, I can barely see. I'm sorry. Anyway, it looks like a pair of lips. But anyway, this small leaf, which you would need to put a couple around any of these, you actually have 3 of the very same dies, so you can cut them out all at one time. It comes with a teapot, it comes with a cup saucer as a combo. It's one, it's not 2 separate pieces. It comes with the large flower, the rosebuds, and then a small flower. This is a large flower here, small flower, and the rosebuds. Okay, so that's for this one. Then the other dies that I got were the ones called Lovely Words. And the oval one says Friends. The heart one says Lovely. And the circle one says Hugs. And then the very last one is the Hummingbird Framelits. And this one is really interesting. It's very unique as it has one particular die that we've never had before that I recall. It's this very unique shaped die. Very interesting. And it does cut out a die shape. But at the same time, see if I can find where I put it. Here it is. Put it in the back. It will cut it out. So on your card base or on your card panel, you could have it cut out. And then put your stamped images over it. You could even use this as a stencil and ink through it or spray through it. You could die cut this, or any dies, you could die cut them through sheets of acetate and use them as stencils. That's an excellent way to get more stencils in your stash. So that was that die. Then you get the die for the hummingbird. You get the die for the hibiscus. You get the die for the leaf, which actually looks like a hot pepper, or kind of even like a smiling mouth. And then this wonderful die here that's for cutting out a sentiment so that it's in this really pretty frame shape. And it cuts out on the sides. Cuts out these little shapes, so it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Alrighty, so I'm going to set this down, put all this back in here. I'm sorry, I just bumped the camera because of my box. I wanted also, while the camera is still going, to do my December paper pumpkin unboxing, which I did this in the other video as well, and we know how that went. I was not too happy with this unboxing. I'm sorry, not the unboxing, but with this month's kit, because it cost $20 and the only thing we got was this one calendar. It's for 16 months. It does come with a box with an acetate or plastic lid to protect it. Comes with like 10 or 12 to or from labels. It comes with some beautiful, I think, pool party blue ribbon. It comes with some baker's twine that's white. It does not come with adhesives or sequins or ink. Oh, it does. I'm sorry. It does come with 2 ink spots. It comes with Grapefruit Grove, which is a pretty orange color. It's like a peachy orange. And then also comes with Pool Party. I do not have those in the large ink pads, so I only have those in the small. And it also comes with this set of stamps, and the stamp set is interesting. It has hello and every day is a fresh start. And then it has a line. It has a circle with like scratch marks or something. They all have some of them have some kind of texture. And then it has the circle one to circle a day on the calendar for a birthday, anniversary, or special day, whatever may be. And then it has this stamp with 3 pieces, this one with 3, and this one with 3. And I've been watching some of the alternative paper pumpkin card kit ideas, and they're pretty interesting. And some people have cut some of these bits apart from each other. Rachel Tessman, who's a Stampin' Up demo as well, she used this one cut apart from the others as ears for a rabbit, used this one as the main body of the rabbit, and used this one as the head of the rabbit, and then put the ears on. So pretty interesting. I've seen people use this for grass. I've seen people use this for tire tracks. So that's this kit. The other thing I wanted to show you was with that one unique die from the Humming Along, I did buy a GoPress and foil machine, and I used the die and I put it down with some foil paper over it and put it in my GoPress and foil machine, and it did transfer the foil. So now I can actually cut this out and also use this, or I could actually use this. There's only one little bit here that got a mark on it, and I could put a die cut over that. But anyway, that's another way to use dies. You just have to be careful so you're not cutting through the lid of your GoPress and foil machine, but they do sell more of these, so if you do damage this using your dies to make an impression, which I don't know if you can see, but it did slightly put the image right here. It did not cut through, it didn't scratch it, it's pressed in, and that happens because this is plastic. But these tops, just this itself, the acrylic lid, is replaceable. And so you can buy these, I think, $10, $15. And I bought my stuff at Scrapbooking Made Simple with Stacy, and that was the first time I used this, was yesterday, to create this foil from my Stampin' Up die. Alright, well, this is Roberta. I hope you enjoyed watching my unboxing and some ideas of how to use your dies, and even introducing a GoPress and foil machine because of the unique art that can be created. I mean, you could use this on a card, you could use it for ATC, you could do mixed media, pick stick challenges. There's so many different things to do. Anyway, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a kind comment below, and also don't forget to subscribe and then click on the bell to be notified when I put out a new video. I am going to try today to make a card with one of my stamp sets. I pray that you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.